A rescue diver attempting to recover bodies from an Indonesian jet which crashed on Monday has died. The man, Syakral Anto, 48, collapsed after returning to the surface having dived on the wreckage of a doomed Lion Air Boeing 737 MAX which was lying in almost 100 feet of water. The jet, which was almost new, plunged into the ocean just 13 minutes after it took off from Jakarta, killing all 189 people on board. Divers have so far recovered more than 70 bodies from the wreckage which is lying in almost 100 feet of water. Head of the Indonesian search and rescue team Basarnas, Muhammad Syagi said, "Deepest condolences for the passing of a humanitarian hero from the Indonesian diving rescue team." Share this article. The 48-year-old rescue diver had previously worked on the search for bodies after an AirAsia jet crashed off the Borneo coast in late 2014. It is understood he may have collapsed from decompression sickness, although the exact cause is unlikely to ever be discovered after his family decided against a post-mortem. As of Saturday, a total of 73 body bags, few containing intact remains, had been recovered, but only 4 of the victims had been identified. Divers have been searching through debris on the muddy seabed for a second black box from the jet, as investigators try to get data from a partly damaged recorder recovered on Thursday. The pilot of flight JT610 had asked for, and received, permission to turn back to Jakarta, but what went wrong remains a mystery. Rescue divers are also trying to locate the aircraft's second black box, which has been pinging for the past 2 days. While victims' relatives are desperate to know what happened, the investigation of the first crash of a Boeing 737 MAX is also the focus of scrutiny by the global aviation industry. Preliminary investigation findings are expected to be made public after 30 days. Indonesia is one of the world's fastest-growing aviation markets, but its safety record has been patchy. Its Transport Safety Panel investigated 137 serious aviation incidents from 2012 to 2017. Divers have also located the aircraft's engines and landing gear. The aircraft's flight data recorder was retrieved on Thursday. Flight tracking websites show the plane had erratic speed and altitude during its 13-minute flight Monday, and a previous flight on Sunday from Bali to Jakarta. Passengers on Sunday's flight reported terrifying descents, and in both cases the different cockpit crews requested to return to their departure airport shortly after takeoff. Lion has claimed a technical problem was fixed after Sunday's fight. Investigators are still attempting to retrieve information from the flight data recorder's crash survivable memory unit that will help determine the cause of the disaster. It has been damaged and requires special handling, they say. The Lion Air crash is the worst airline disaster in Indonesia since 1997, when 234 people died on a Garuda flight near Medan. In December 2014, an AirAsia flight from Surabaya to Singapore plunged into the sea, killing all 162 on board. Indonesian airlines were barred in 2007 from flying to Europe because of safety concerns, though several were allowed to resume services in the following decade. The ban was completely lifted in June. The U.S. lifted a decade-long ban in 2016. Lion Air is one of Indonesia's youngest airlines, but has grown rapidly, flying to dozens of domestic and international destinations. It has been expanding aggressively in Southeast Asia, a fast-growing region of more than 600 million people.